welcome back to the vlog. I thought today it would just be fun to do a kind of like chat with me, wrap Christmas gifts type thing. I got my like fake fireplace going on Netflix over here. I rolled the rug up out of the way so I could have a nice smooth surface to wrap presents on because I hate trying to wrap on carpet. It's so hard. So yeah, hopefully this won't take me too long to wrap. Zoe's in bed and I am pretty tired. But I thought it'd be fun to like fill you guys in on what's going on with our expat status, baby boy, what else, COVID in Germany and stuff like that. If you want to wrap too, grab your gifts and let's wrap together. I went a little crazy. And if you watched my like, might as well start wrapping while I'm talking to you. If you watched my like gift inspiration or whatever, gift ideas vlog, I said we were doing the 4 presents for Zoe, the want, need, wear, read. It fell apart, friends. It fell apart real fast. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to do that. I might be able to do that when they get older, her and her brother, because then gifts get more expensive and stuff, but she's so fun to buy for right now that she's just so fun to buy for right now. She's at such a fun age. So I like couldn't help myself. I got a couple more gifts. I'll make sure and show you those couple more gifts that I added. Where are my scissors? You know, I feel like you could play a drinking game with like losing your scissors and your tape. If I wasn't pregnant, I'm not gonna drink my hot chocolate that fast. Let's see. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh, this is not gonna be good because I have pregnancy brain. Oh yeah, I just feel like she's at such a fun age and she's so easy to buy for, and things are not like $100, you know, it's like $10. So I'll make sure and show you those couple of other things that I added to her gifts and stuff. Oh, I will show you this though too, because this is what I got the cat. It's called the Happy Cat Box, and it's basically just a box full of like cat toys. Super fun, super cute. I know she'll like the little rattles in here. I don't know about the rest, to be honest. I don't think she's gonna be a big fan of the rest of them, but that's okay. I'm trying to be smart. I'm trying to be smart about this year. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so let's do a pregnancy update because I haven't really talked about that on the vlog at all. So oh, yes, so good. So we are expecting, clearly, maybe it's hard to tell I'm sitting down, but I have a little Buddha belly. We are expecting our second, it's gonna be a boy in April 5th. Hopefully he comes right on his due date, Zoe did. So fingers crossed for that. But yeah, so he will be here then, and we're so excited to meet him. Zoe's super, super pumped about having a baby brother, although the concept might still be a little lost on her because she still says, she's so cute when she's talking about my belly. So we're working on that. And I keep saying it's a boy. He's so cute. So we'll see. Again, tape. So we'll see, but she's so pumped. So yeah, so a couple of things that have been maybe different here in Germany than in the States as far as pregnancy related stuff. It's kind of fun that, you know, I went through one in America and now one in Germany. For the most part, it's the same. I mean, the hardest part was finding a doctor that speaks English. So I was kind of bummed. Our friends Anne and Jeff, who you've probably seen in some of our videos, with their daughter Carson, they just had a little boy in April named Christopher. And I was so excited. I wanted to go to her doctor because she really liked her doctor. And she was like, my doctor speaks great English. Like, and I was like, and it's honestly like right next door to our house. So I was like, perfect. And so we called after we found out we were pregnant, and they were like, no, well, we can see you in October. And I was like, October? I got pregnant in July. And I was like, October? No. no, 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 no. And I was like, okay, well, can I go to a different doctor and then transfer to you guys? Because you speak English, like I'd really, really like you as a doctor. And they were like, yeah, people here don't really do that. And so I was like, filled with pregnancy rage. And I like feel bad for poor Derek. I went like off the rails at him and I was like, you find me a doctor that speaks English that I can walk to, because I'm not getting on the train, on the like public transport with all the COVID and stuff like that. It's gonna get worse again in the fall. I was like, I need to be able to walk there. So my sweet husband called around and found me a wonderful doctor who I actually really, really love, who's just down the road, maybe like a 15-minute walk, which is good for me. So I really like her. She's been great. She speaks English. Some of her staff speaks like a tiny bit of English, but not a lot. That's what I found here the most too, is get some tags. The doctors will speak English, but not so much like the nurses or the receptionist or anything like that. Do I have a pen? I don't think I have a pen. I don't even think I have. I don't even have any sticky tags. These are just regular tags. They're like, I printed them out on paper. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to make do because I don't have any tags. Let me go get a pen. Look at that. I even found a Santa pencil. Or Santa pen. So yeah, so it seems like the doctors speak English really well, and then the nurses and stuff tend to not speak English, which is fine. But I will say, it was really funny when I was filling out paperwork when I first got there when I was pregnant, and they, instead of handing me the paperwork for me to fill out because it's all in German, they, the nice assistant woman was just kind of translating for me and then filling it out for me. And so we got to a point, but her English wasn't great, and my German, especially medical German, is non-existent. So she asked me at one point, was your pregnancy planned or was it spontaneous? And I was thinking, like, first of all, it's kind of a weird question. But I was thinking, okay, well, I mean, it was planned. Like we were trying, so it was planned, I guess. But it seems like a weird way to put that because you don't really know. And so she could tell I was like, and like really confused. And she shows me the paperwork and it says IVF, and which thank goodness it did. It was the same in German. And I was like, oh, I was like, no. I was like, no, it was spontaneous. Because it wasn't planned like that. And just to make sure she understood, I then said to her, it was just my husband. Like, who says that? What kind of weirdo says that? Like, oh my God. Right after I said it, I was like, I can't believe I just said that out loud. And she started laughing and I was like, yep, yeah, I just for real said that. Like, that's all right, okay. So definitely some like lost in translation, not even lost in translation, just some stupid things I've said just to make sure everything's clear, and that we're not getting like our signals crossed as far as this pregnancy, because, you know, I mean, they don't understand everything I'm saying all the time, and I don't understand everything they're saying all the time. So, but yeah, that was pretty amusing. So we'll be in the 3rd trimester here very soon, which is very exciting. I'm gonna have another checkup here with my doctor soon. Everything looks good and healthy, which is really good. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a good time. Not the labor or even the pregnancy, that's not a good time. Having a new baby is gonna be a good time. Okay, I have to show you guys this wrapping paper. We don't really have any bows. Yoshi, our cat, eats our bows. She's really into eating anything plastic, and especially loves Christmas ribbon. So I think we'll be able to keep her out of here. You can probably hear her because she's on the other side of the baby gate currently. So once Santa comes, we can keep her out with the baby gate. So I might put a couple bows on things, but I actually don't have that much ribbon. I'm not very good at making bows. But let me show you this adorable paper. So this is from Hema. How cute is this? I actually got some matching gift boxes to go with it that look like little houses. So I'm excited to use that. And then I got some gold and white striped stuff. Maybe I'll just bust that out right now. Some gold and white stripes to go with it because they were coordinating. So this is a new game I got her. It's called Pancake Pile Up. So this is, yeah, like I said, one of the new toys. So it's super cute. You get different cards with a stack of pancakes on them. There are different flavors, and you use your little spatula and you transfer them over and you stack them all up and put a pat of butter on top. So I think she's gonna have so much fun. First of all, she's obsessed with pancakes. But it's really good, like hand-eye coordination. The pattern recognition is really good. It is for 4 and up, but I don't see why she shouldn't be able to play it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. It's for 2 to 12 players. You play in teams. Okay, I was like, wow. I think we'll have a lot of fun just pulling a card for Zoe, and then Zoe can do it herself, and then eventually we'll start racing. I think it's gonna be a big hit. Big hit. Ooh, this paper has the grid lines. All right, that's nice. My belly getting in the way over here. Some good paper this year. Good paper. Yoshi lives for eating, so we're gonna have to keep it very far away. Oh man, if I could be an elf, I would be an elf, and I would want to just wrap all the packages. Oh no, I ripped it! I would just want to wrap everything. In college, I worked at a children's toy store where part of the job was wrapping gifts, and that was like my favorite part. It was funny, it was like all the girls' favorite part. So we were so excited when we like helped a customer and they were like, can you wrap it? And we were like, yes, we can. It's so precious. I'm just, like just even seeing like these toys sitting here gets me so excited for Christmas morning. I can't wait until she like comes out and her eyes will just be all big. She finally like understands the concept of Santa this year. She is just gonna be so stoked. So this is the one from Lush. I don't even need to do anything. I need to put a little tag on it, but I'm working hard on name recognition. So Zoe can see it says not her name. Done. Okay, I'll show you too one of the other things that I got her. I could not resist. I'm gonna get rid of the guitar picks because those are gonna get lost in about a hot second. Look at this. Talented, clearly. It was 10 euros. I walked past it and I couldn't say no. So she's gonna be getting this. I just thought it was too precious. She loves her like drum set and her xylophone and her little bells and everything like that. So I think she's gonna be super pumped. She doesn't have anything like this. I'm gonna stick a bow on it and call it a day because I'm not gonna wrap that. I think some of these are from my grandma. She always ties the most beautiful bows, and I need her to teach me her ways because I just cannot understand how to make a bow. I don't have any maybe that's my goal for next year Christmas. is to learn how to make beautiful, like, reusable bows. Done. Flying through these gifts. I think that's probably the last of the easy ones. All right, so let's, hang on one second. Got my Santa mug. Need my hot chocolate. Sorry about Yoshi, she's super upset to not be in here wrapping gifts. She just wants to lay on the wrapping paper. So let's chat about COVID in Germany. Why not, right? That's the hot topic across the world. Yeah, so Germany just went into its second lockdown. So we are currently in lockdown. Her kindergarten even closed for all, like, basically all, they put out a note that said, like, if you can stay home, kind of thing. And we actually pulled Zoe at the end of October because we were just like, you know, the numbers are getting really high, and we told ourselves at the beginning of this that if the numbers got any higher than this amount, then we would pull her and wait to see what happens. So that's what we did. And so she's been out of school actually since October, which is a bummer, obviously. We would love her in school. But I think it's for the best, especially when now within the last like 2 weeks we started getting emails and stuff from her kindergarten saying there's been cases of COVID in her kindergarten. There's been exposures and this kind of stuff. So to us, it's just not worth the risk. With me being pregnant, we're being like really cautious. Not that with anything we've read, pregnant women are more susceptible, but it turns out you can have a rougher time with it if you do get it when you're pregnant, which makes sense if you think about it. Your immune system is lowered. Oh, it doesn't quite fit. You know what? That's okay. She won't know. It's just a sliver. It's fine. So, I mean, like I said, it makes sense. Your immune system is lower when you're pregnant because your body's trying to not attack your baby. So, yeah. So we're just being extra cautious. But right now, Germany is in a lockdown again. All the stores are closed. So I'm glad we ran. And we knew it was coming. So we ran last week to the mall super fast to get the last like 3 gifts we needed that we couldn't order online. I just ran in while Zoe and Derek waited in the car, and I like wore my N95 mask the entire time. And honestly, everyone was really good there, and everyone seems really good here in Germany for the most part about wearing their masks. Sometimes they wear them below their nose, which not helpful. But everyone seems good about. I haven't seen any instances where people are being like yelled at to put on a mask. I have seen people at the beginning of this, they were on the train and they were, they got in trouble and they got a fine because they weren't wearing their masks. They didn't get kicked off though. So I was like, oh, is that really doing anything? I mean, they're still on the train with no mask on, so you gave them a fine, so what? That's kind of when I decided I was done with public transport. Not that it matters because we were kind of done just doing anything like that in general. So yeah, Christmas markets are closed. Super disappointing. We didn't realize they were closed and we tried to go a couple weeks ago because the shops were open, and so we thought maybe the Christmas markets will be open, they'll just be social distancing, and they were open for a while, but we got to them too late. So they weren't open, so we were really sad because this is our last Christmas in Germany and no Christmas markets. So we just wanted to go and get like a couple ornaments or something just to, you know, just to be like, okay, it's our last one. We know it's our last Christmas. Let's get something to remember Germany by, which we should have just done, you know, last year, but we didn't because we were like, oh, we have next year. How many times do you put things off like that? And little did we know. Oh, yes. One more that I just need to write a name on. Done. So good. It smells really good. All the bubble stuff, all the bath stuff. Yeah, so what else about COVID? The vaccine just got approved for use, which is exciting. I think it's gonna roll out here next week, I think, which will be really we're hopeful. Uh-oh. Okay. So we're hopeful. I mean, we're gonna be like bottom of the list getting it, but that's okay. We're hoping it will just kind of slow things down, return things back to normal, just so hopefully she can go back to school by the time baby boy gets here, because we would like her back in school by the time baby boy gets here, so we can have, you know, just some time with him and make it a little easier on ourselves to not have to chase a toddler around with a newborn. Have her at school so we can nap. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm really hoping things go well in the US and our parents, our moms especially, can get vaccinated and get over here, and they'll open the airlines and stuff. They'll open the borders back up, basically, because I know our moms want to be here so bad for when he's born. Let's talk about expat update, because I haven't done one of those in a really long time. Yoshi. I haven't done one of those in a really long time, and we kind of know what's going on with our lives, which is exciting. So it looks like we'll be moving back to Washington. We weren't sure whether it was going to be Washington, like the state, or or the Midwest for his next job. So it looks like we'll be going back to Washington, so we're really, really excited. Our friends back there are very excited. Looks like we'll be moving at the end of the summer, so we're looking at probably August, which is good because we applied to a couple preschools for Zoe back in Washington in the hopes that she can get in September. So we'll see. So we're trying to think ahead here because we would like her in school, especially since we feel like she's missing out so much because of COVID this year. We want her in a public preschool. Well, not public, it's a Montessori preschool, but we would like her in there. Anyways, we're very excited to move home and just have the comforts of everything you're used to again, you know? Like, we have had such an amazing time here, but it's been really, it's starting to wear on us. Generally, mainly because part of the reason Derek took this job is not only for the job opportunity, but for, let's open these up. Oh, this is the other thing I got her. So she loves her little people. She loves them, and she loves Frozen. So I got her the little people sleigh, Anna, Kristoff sleigh, and then the little people set. Now it does come with an extra, like this one comes with Anna and Kristoff, and there's an Anna and Kristoff here too. But if you've ever had these toys, they disappear very easily. So she'll just have a backup. So we'll just have backup. I think you can pull it back and it like charges forward maybe. Has a little light that goes on. I don't know. I think she's really gonna like it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's see if we can get it open. Yeah, so part of the reason we took, you know, this assignment not only was for the job opportunities, and the, you know, just what an awesome experience, but it was to travel. Let's be real. You come to live in Europe to travel. And so it's been kind of a bummer during this whole COVID situation that we haven't been able to cross anything else off our list. We are so thankful that we were so blessed to get to travel so much in the 2 years before. Don't get me wrong, like that's definitely not what I'm saying. We're just super, super thankful that we got to do all that traveling. But it's just staying in Germany so far away from our families. And not like we'd be able to see our families anyways right now, especially if we were in like Washington, we would still be far away from our family. But there's something about knowing you can hop on like a 4-hour flight if absolutely necessary that like is comforting. I think like the fact that we're like an 8-hour flight away, and it's super hard to travel from Europe to the US right now and all that stuff. It's just been really, I think, draining mentally and emotionally. And so that's been pretty difficult for us. And then just the knowing, right? Like we we know how everything functions in America, right? So we can put in a grocery order, and we can, you know, drive and go get the grocery order. Or even just, I miss going on drives in general. I cannot get these out of here. Whereas like here, I don't drive. I didn't get my license here, and I find driving on the Autobahn extremely stressful, and I liked going for drives to like relax, right? So I would take Zoe when we were living in the States and Derek was here. We were living in Washington and Derek was here. I'd be like, oh, Zoe, let's go for a drive. Not that she cared, she was under 1. But I would go to the drive-thru, get a coffee, and then just go on a drive through like the pretty woods and scenery and stuff like that, just to like de-stress. And I didn't realize how much of a stress reliever that was to me until it was like really taken away. So I think just we're really looking forward to getting home, even though COVID-wise it's definitely more of a mess in the US than it is here. Oh, these are little. But that's kind of where we're at with that. Derek got a new job back home that he's like pretty excited about, pretty big deal. So we're looking forward to that. Hopefully, I do not understand this box. How does this work? Oh, I wonder if the blue box goes inside of it. Hang on. So that's, well, this is super cute. Yep, okay. Expat wise, that's where we're at. We haven't been able to obviously get out much this year. We have a pregnancy, which is very exciting for us. But we're looking at buying a house for when we move home, because when we left Washington, we were renting. So we obviously left that all behind. And we don't want to go back to renting. We're definitely ready to adult at this point. And we're looking at buying a house. Should be really interesting because we're looking at buying a house from here. We're not gonna fly home and see it with COVID. We were gonna shop for a house when we were home this summer, but obviously we didn't go home this summer because of all the COVID. So, oh my goodness, stop. This is too precious. If I can get it to work. Maybe not. Why don't you go in? There you go. How cute is that? I will say it's not a very like sturdy box. It's pretty flimsy. But yeah, so we're gonna buy a house from here. So that should be interesting. So stay tuned for that. We're really hoping to find a house. They're very ridiculously expensive where we live in Washington. So we're hoping to find a good house at a reasonable price. And we keep having to remind ourselves that this is our first house. It is not our dream house, it's our starter house. And it's hard when, you know, you're paying the prices you are on the West Coast for a starter home. And not your dream home, and you're from the Midwest where you think I could buy all of Michigan for the house, what a 3-bedroom house cost. So that's pretty rough. Look at how cute this little box is. Get out of town. That's adorable. I love wrapping Christmas gifts. Do you guys love wrapping Christmas gifts? I think it's just so fun. I'm almost out of tags. Now I will say normally I would put like tissue paper in these boxes as well. I have yet to find tissue paper in Germany anywhere. This is a nice bag. Oh, I lied. We do have tissue paper. What am I saying? But again, it was packed in here. So this guy, tell you a little special story about my Christmases growing up. This guy was always under the tree for me, little elf guy. And he was always filled with socks and underwear, because who doesn't need socks and underwear? And so I got Zoe socks and underwear. And she will get that under the tree. And this little elf friend who she loves, she carries him around because she's been playing with him. He's like her little purse. So I snatched him up today and hid him. Harry Potter Hedwig socks from H&M, because Girlfriend loves Harry Potter. I mean, let me show you these. Hang on. How precious are those? And then they have some that say like Hogwarts on the top. And then just some with like the little Hedwig. She loves owls. And she loves Harry Potter. She has a Harry Potter Christmas tree in her bedroom. Her nursery theme was Harry Potter. I've really pushed it. So Derek told me today, one day she's gonna read Harry Potter and she's just gonna be like, meh. And I said, no, that's unacceptable. So, but this is a fun little like tradition that I always grew up with. And so I think it's fun. We'll have to find something similar for baby boy when he gets here so he can have a fun little reusable bag and stuff under the tree filled with underwear and socks. Because Lord knows kids need them. Done. A little bit of this gift wrap. A little tissue paper. Put it on. Oh yeah. Tissue paper just makes everything look more festive, doesn't it? Cake. The birthday candles here, which I'm sure will be lost quickly. And the donuts. Oh. No, I can't do blue and yellow together. It's U of M colors. Gotta love some gift boxes. Make everything easier, don't they? Now we're on to snowman paper. I think we should just go for it and wrap the hardest one first. Have a favorite like Christmas memory? I was just thinking back on like my childhood and stuff like that and thinking, you know, parents work so hard, and like grandparents and just like basically anyone who has a child in their life, I feel like works so hard to give their kids such a magical like Christmas and like just holiday season in general. Works so hard to make it, you know, you want your kid to believe in the spirit of the season and blah, all of that stuff, just the joy and their eyes light up and everything. I remember I'm 7 years older than my brother, so when my brother was maybe 3 or 4, I think, I put on reindeer antlers, and I put on my dad's like big brown leather jacket, and I went outside and I told my brother that I thought I saw a reindeer out there, one of Santa's reindeer, and he should go look. And so while he was looking out, we had this big bay window, he was looking out the front window, I ran around out back and then came out front. I pretended I was a reindeer. I'm surprised I pulled it past him, okay, let's be real, because it didn't look anything like a reindeer. But it was very dark outside, so hey. And, you know, I planted the seed before I went out there, so maybe. But I pretended I was a reindeer and everything, and we had thrown the reindeer food. You know, we made the oats and the glitter and stuff like that, throwing that out there. And so I went out there and pretended I was a reindeer. And I remember I came back in and he was so excited. And he was like, Cole, I saw a reindeer, you missed it. And I was like, you did? Get out of town. I wonder if he remembers. I'll have to ask him. I'll have to ask him that. Probably not, because he was so little. But it was pretty cute. It was pretty cute. So, hey, that didn't wrap up too bad. But yeah, so I think that's one of my favorite Christmas memories. I think about that one all the time. That's my favorite memory. Do you guys have a favorite like Christmas memory? I would love to hear it. I love hearing about people's like Christmas memories and like sibling memories, anything like that. I think I would love to hear it. So if you want to comment down below, I will definitely like read and comment back. I love it. How about a favorite Christmas gift? Was there like a Christmas gift? I was watching the new, oh, what's it called? It's on Netflix. Not Nailed It. It's a good one where people can actually bake. Where there's 4 rounds. People are eliminated. What cooking show isn't like that? Literally every cooking show is like that. Oh no. Pregnancy brain. Cupcake Wars? What is this called? Holiday Wars? I don't know. But in the first round they make cupcakes. The second round they make some kind of dessert. And then the third round they make a cake. Anyways. It's on Netflix. It's great. It's a holiday one. That's what I was watching. And they had, one of the themes was your favorite toy, your favorite gift as a kid. And so all these people did cupcakes inspired by their favorite gift. And that got me thinking, what was my favorite gift? And there's a lot of good ones over the years, of course. But I think what I remember the most, not the most, but just like what I remember being like so stoked about was when my parents got us an N64. I was so excited. So excited. You know, it was just like, that was the year they came out. Everything was awesome. Mario was so cool. Mario Kart. Oh, it was just like peak gift. You know, and we didn't, you know, that was a big gift. So I just remember getting that and being just like so stoked. That was like a big deal. That was our big gift. I don't want you guys to think like we were spoiled like that all the time. That was a really big deal. I would also love to hear a comment down below what your favorite gift was as a kid growing up. Especially because I feel like, I mean, I know an N64 is retro now, but I feel like that could give people ideas, right? And give me ideas for as the kids grow and stuff like that. Because as fun as she is to shop for and relatively easy, it's always nice to get new, fresh ideas. To show you this little guy. This little like hanging snowman. You thread his little hands through the thing, and so it does say Nicole on the bottom because this was mine growing up. I'm on the lookout for other ones, but I put it on Zoe's gift. I think she's gonna love the little snowman. But we all had them growing up, so I'm on the lookout for more. So Derek and I and Zoe and baby boy can all have them, but this one will be Zoe's this year. Yoshi is very mad on the other side of the gate because she wants to get at this ribbon. All right, that wraps up. Wraps up. That was great. Didn't even plan that. So that wraps up all the gift wrapping. I am so excited for her to see all of this on Christmas morning. Like I said, her eyes are just gonna get so big and she's just gonna be so excited. There's nothing like a child's joy, like in general, but on Christmas especially, I feel like it's just, oh, makes my heart big. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, chatting with me, rapping with me. I would love to hear from you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and stay safe and healthy and just get to enjoy, even if it's a Zoom call with your family, which is what we will be doing. A couple Zoom calls. So I hope you get to enjoy those Zoom calls. If you are with your loved ones, I hope you get to hug them and everyone stays healthy and safe. And we will catch up with you guys on our next vlog. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up and we will catch you next time.